The third and final part of the lifestyle project was the energy consumption section. In my opinion, this section was the hardest. Unlike solid waste and water, which are two things that you can see and feel, energy consumption is not always something that is visible by the human eye. Some steps that I took in order to reduce my energy consumption included unplugging my appliances in between uses, reducing the amount of times that I use my car per day, especially because I live within walking distance from a lot of cool restaurants and shopping and even my work. Another change I made, which was really simple, was just making sure to flip off that light switch every time I leave the room. And finally, I was really able to work on one of my biggest issues, which is leaving the TV on in between episodes or when I get up to do something else. Making sure that I turn the TV off really saved energy that was just unneeded, unused energy. So cutting out that bad habit really helped to reduce my energy. Some things that I found either extremely hard or impossible to find alternatives to included using my computer for long periods during the day, especially as an online student. I need to be on my computer for a long time every day, and this was just something that I couldn't cut down because I really want to keep up my grades. So that one was, I couldn't find anything for a solution to that. And another one was watching television. I really enjoy watching TV with my family and friends, and although I can make choices such as unplugging it when I'm not using it or turning the TV off when I'm not using it completely would be something that would be kind of impossible for me. For my kilowatt hour calculations, I looked at my air conditioner. I really wanted to calculate my air conditioner because it was so hot these few days that I was doing it, and I really wanted to challenge myself in order to really cut down on using my air conditioner. As you can see from my graph, I was able to downsize my air conditioning use by a lot, which I was very proud of. But on my first 2 days, I used my air conditioner for 33 hours, which translated into 115.5 kilowatt hours. After the lifestyle changes I made, I was able to cut down my air conditioner to only using it for 9 hours for the combined 2 days, and that translated to 31.5 kilowatt hours. So I was able to use only about a third of the kilowatt hours that I was using before. I was able to calculate this using real life numbers, and my kilowatt hour reduction equaled to going from 221 miles driven by an average passenger vehicle down to 57.5, and going down from 94 pounds of coal burned to 25.6. Economically, this one is a no-brainer. If you cut down on your energy consumption, then you're obviously going to save on your energy and electric bills, and those can get really high, so cutting down on that would be really good for you financially. Reducing your energy is actually something that I feel like could help you socially. If you are somebody who really tries to carpool, that means you just get to spend more time with friends or colleagues. And if you try and cut down on the electronics that you use, then you could really get all your friends outside, go on hikes, and you could actually probably spend a lot more quality time with friends and family if you cut down on your energy use. And then environmentally, energy consumption is definitely something that affects the environment very greatly. We have to use fossil fuels unless you're somebody who is completely dependent on solar or hydroelectricity. You are definitely using a lot of energy. And even one or two or an entire community cutting down on energy can greatly affect the environment, and we should just always keep that in mind that one person can actually make a change. Although it is incredibly hard to be perfect, the changes that I were able to make are definitely things that I can sustain for the future. Again, I think this section is also all about knowledge, and I think just now that I know how certain things can affect the environment so greatly, and the simple changes that I can make can actually make a difference, then I know that I can make those changes in the future and keep them up.